Today is not just another New Year's Day. Something cosmic, something ancient, something profoundly transformative is activating in the heavens above you. On January 1st, 2026, as Mercury enters Capricorn, a rare celestial alignment awakens, a four-planet stellium so powerful that it begins reconstructing the very foundation of your reality. This is a message that finds you because your soul is already responding to the frequency shift happening right now. This is not entertainment. This is recalibration. This is the universe handing you the blueprint for your entire year. As you listen, you may feel a sudden clarity, a pressure in your solar plexus, a strange sense of certainty, or an undeniable knowing that everything is about to change. Before we go deeper, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and comment, "I am ready for my breakthrough," because what unfolds in this message is not prediction, it is activation. Take a breath. Center yourself. You are about to receive a transmission that will shift how you think, how you plan, and how you build your future for the next 12 months. Mercury entering Capricorn on January 1st is not merely a planetary transit. It is the final piece of a cosmic puzzle, the moment when the universe locks four major celestial bodies into a singular formation of manifestation power. The Sun, Venus, Mars, and now Mercury, all gathered in the sign of structure, ambition, discipline, and tangible results. This is what astrologers call a stellium, and when it occurs in Capricorn at the beginning of a new year, it becomes a reality construction portal. Capricorn governs the material world, your career, your goals, your reputation, your legacy, and the structures that hold your life together. When four planets align in this sign simultaneously, the universe is not suggesting you make plans, it is demanding you take command of your destiny. Mercury, the planet of thought, communication, strategy, and decision-making, entering Capricorn today means your mind is being upgraded to operate at a higher frequency of clarity, focus, and precision. The fog lifts, the confusion dissolves, the uncertainty that clouded your vision for months suddenly evaporates, and in its place, a crystalline understanding of what you must do next. You may have spent the last weeks of 2025 feeling uncertain, scattered, or unclear about your direction. That ends today. Mercury in Capricorn does not tolerate vague intentions or half-formed dreams. It brings laser focus, strategic thinking, and the mental discipline required to turn vision into reality. This is the moment when ideas stop floating in your imagination and begin solidifying into actionable plans. Your thoughts become sharper. Your communication becomes more powerful. Your decisions become more confident. The stellium in Capricorn is not just about thinking differently, it is about building differently. And today, with Mercury joining the Sun, Venus, and Mars in this cardinal Earth sign, the universe gives you access to a manifestation frequency that will not return in this exact formation for years. There are moments in the cosmos when destiny does not knock politely. It kicks the door open and demands you step into your power. January 1st, 2026 is one of those moments. The Capricorn stellium creates what spiritual astrologers call a reality shift portal, a window of time where the veil between potential and manifestation becomes paper-thin. This is not a slow, gradual evolution. This is an immediate recalibration of your energetic trajectory. You are standing at the threshold of a new timeline, and the choices you make in the first days and weeks of January will determine the entire arc of your year. The universe is repositioning you, realigning your frequency, clearing outdated patterns, and installing new mental programming that supports the version of your life you are ready to claim. This stellium amplifies your ability to manifest, but it also demands accountability. Capricorn energy does not reward wishful thinking or passive hoping. It rewards action, strategy, discipline, and commitment. If you have been waiting for a sign to start that business, to commit to that goal, to make that bold move, this is it. Not next month, not when conditions are perfect. Today, the Capricorn stellium is a cosmic green light, a universal endorsement of your ambitions. But here is what most people will miss. This portal does not stay open indefinitely. By mid-January, these planets begin shifting into Aquarius, and the energy transforms entirely. Right now, in this brief window, you have access to grounded, practical, tangible manifestation power. The kind that builds empires, creates stability, and turns dreams into structures that last. You are being given the tools to architect your reality. The question is, will you use them? Mercury in Capricorn does something most people do not realize. It does not just change how you think, it changes what you think about. Suddenly, trivial distractions lose their grip on your attention. Drama, gossip, surface-level concerns, they all fade into the background as your mind naturally gravitates toward what actually matters. Your goals, your growth, your future, your legacy. This is the mental upgrade you have been waiting for. You may notice yourself thinking in timelines, planning in phases, organizing ideas with unusual clarity. Conversations become more direct, more purposeful. You stop wasting words on empty pleasantries and start communicating with precision and intent. Mercury in Capricorn turns your mind into a strategy engine, constantly calculating the most efficient path from where you are to where you want to be. If you have struggled with overthinking, with analysis paralysis, with the inability to make clear decisions, that pattern breaks today. Capricorn cuts through mental clutter like a blade. It eliminates what does not serve, highlights what does, and gives you the clarity to move forward with confidence. You may feel this shift immediately, a sudden knowing of what needs to happen next, a clear vision of the steps required, a deep certainty that you are ready. This is not arrogance. This is alignment. Your mind is syncing with your higher purpose, and Mercury is the messenger delivering the download. Pay attention to the thoughts that arrive over the next 72 hours. Pay attention to the ideas that feel different, more solid, more real. Pay attention to the plans that suddenly make perfect sense. These are not random musings. These are cosmic instructions, blueprint fragments being delivered directly to your conscious awareness. Write them down, capture them, honor them. Because the universe is speaking to you through the language of clarity, and Mercury in Capricorn ensures you can finally hear the message without distortion. When four planets gather in one sign, they do not work independently, they collaborate. The Sun in Capricorn illuminates your path, showing you where your energy needs to go. Venus in Capricorn reveals what you value, what you desire, and what you are ready to commit to building. Mars in Capricorn, exalted and at peak strength, provides the drive, the courage, the relentless determination to take action. And now Mercury in Capricorn gives you the mental blueprint, the strategy, the communication skills, and the decision-making power to orchestrate it all. This is not just alignment, this is cosmic synergy. Each planet amplifies the others, creating a feedback loop of manifestation momentum. You think clearly thanks to Mercury. You see your goal clearly thanks to the Sun. You desire it passionately thanks to Venus, and you pursue it relentlessly thanks to Mars. This is how empires are built. This is how destinies are claimed. This is how ordinary people step into extraordinary timelines. The stellium also creates a grounding effect, pulling you out of fantasy and into reality. If you have been living in your head, dreaming without doing, hoping without acting, that pattern shatters now. Capricorn demands tangible results. It asks, what are you actually building? Not what you wish you were building. Not what you might build someday. What are you constructing right now, today, with your hands, your time, your energy, your focus? The stellium forces honesty. It strips away illusions. It shows you the gap between where you are and where you claim you want to be. And then it offers you the tools to close that gap. But only if you are willing to do the work. Only if you are willing to show up consistently, strategically, and with unwavering commitment. The universe rewards effort under this transit. Not hope, not intention, effort. Today also carries another layer most astrologers will not mention. The first planetary aspect of 2026 is Mercury square Neptune in Pisces. This happens in the early hours of January 1st, just before Mercury enters Capricorn. This brief but significant aspect creates a moment of dissolution, a clearing of illusions, a final purging of confusion before the mental clarity locks in. You may wake up on New Year's Day feeling slightly foggy, slightly disoriented, slightly unsure. This is not a bad sign. This is Neptune dissolving the old mental programming, clearing out the outdated beliefs, washing away the false narratives you have been telling yourself. And then, as Mercury moves into Capricorn later in the day, the fog lifts and crystalline clarity takes its place. This is intentional cosmic design. The universe clears the slate before writing the new instructions. You are being given a clean mental start, a blank canvas, a fresh foundation upon which to build your 2026 reality. Do not cling to the confusion. Let it wash away. Trust that what replaces it is far more aligned, far more accurate, and far more powerful than anything you were holding on to before. On January 3rd, just 2 days after Mercury enters Capricorn, the first full moon of 2026 rises in Cancer. This is the wolf moon, and it stands in direct opposition to the Capricorn stellium. The moon in Cancer represents emotions, intuition, home, family, and inner security. The stellium in Capricorn represents ambition, structure, career, and external achievement. This opposition creates a necessary tension, a cosmic balancing act that asks you to honor both your emotional needs and your material goals. You cannot build a meaningful life by sacrificing one for the other. The full moon illuminates this truth. It shows you where you have been out of balance, where you have neglected your inner world in pursuit of outer success, or where you have hidden in emotional comfort instead of stepping into your ambitions. This full moon is not gentle, it is intense, it is revealing. It brings emotions to the surface, sometimes uncomfortably so. But this is part of the activation. You cannot build a solid future on a foundation of unprocessed feelings. The universe asks you to feel, to release, to heal, and then to recommit to your path with both emotional integrity and strategic focus. This full moon also opposes Mars in Capricorn, amplifying the emotional intensity. You may feel restless, agitated, or impatient. You may feel a sudden urge to act, to change, to break free from situations that no longer serve you. This is not impulsivity, this is intuition. Your emotional body is responding to the frequency shift, and it is guiding you toward alignment. If something feels wrong, it probably is. If someone drains you, it is time to create distance. If a situation no longer matches your vision, it is time to release it. The full moon gives you permission to let go, to clear space, to make room for what is coming. And what is coming under this Capricorn stellium is a level of success and manifestation you have been working toward for years. By January 18th, the energy shifts again. The new moon in Capricorn arrives, and it is not just any new moon, it is part of a 6-planet stellium. The Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, and Pluto all aligned in Capricorn. This is one of the most powerful manifestation windows of the entire year. The new moon represents new beginnings, fresh starts, and the planting of seeds for future growth. When it occurs in Capricorn, supported by 5 other celestial bodies, it becomes a cosmic contract signing ceremony. This is the moment to set your intentions, not casually but with absolute clarity and commitment. Write them down, speak them aloud, anchor them into reality. The universe is listening, and under this alignment, what you declare becomes encoded into your energetic blueprint. This new moon is especially potent because it aligns with Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, and Uranus in Taurus, forming supportive aspects that blend structure with vision, discipline with innovation, practicality with spiritual alignment. You are not just setting goals, you are activating a destiny timeline. The stellium also makes a powerful connection to Pluto in Aquarius. Pluto represents transformation, power, and deep subconscious shifts. When the personal planets in Capricorn align with Pluto in Aquarius, they create a bridge between personal ambition and collective evolution. Your goals are not just for you. They ripple outward, affecting your community, your field, your world. You're being called to build something that matters, something that lasts, something that contributes to the larger transformation happening on the planet. This is not small. This is legacy work. and the universe is giving you the tools, the clarity, and the momentum to begin. Then on January 19th, the Sun enters Aquarius and the energy begins to shift. Mercury follows on January 20th and Mars on January 23rd. The stellium moves from Capricorn into Aquarius, and the focus transitions from building foundations to innovating systems, from personal ambition to collective vision, from structure to revolution. But here is the critical point. The work you do in Capricorn, the plans you make, the foundations you lay, the commitments you honor, these become the launch pad for everything that unfolds in Aquarius. You cannot revolutionize what you have not first stabilized. You cannot innovate what you have not first structured. The Capricorn stellium is not separate from the Aquarius stellium. They are sequential phases of the same cosmic process. Capricorn builds the container. Aquarius fills it with lightning. And then, on January 26th, one of the most significant astrological events of the decade occurs. Neptune enters Aries for the first time since the 1860s. Neptune, the planet of dreams, spirituality, illusion, and transcendence, moving into Aries, the sign of courage, independence, action, and pioneering spirit. This transit will last until 2039, and it marks a fundamental shift in the collective spiritual landscape. The last time Neptune was in Aries, the world was in the midst of the American Civil War, a time of revolutionary upheaval, ideological conflict, and the fight for freedom and identity. This time, Neptune in Aries will bring a similar energy, but on a global scale. Spirituality becomes active, not passive. Beliefs become movements, not philosophies. People will be called to fight for what they believe in, to pioneer new spiritual paths, to break free from outdated religious and ideological structures. On a personal level, Neptune in Aries asks you to become the hero of your own spiritual journey. No more waiting for someone else to save you. No more hiding behind fear or uncertainty. You are being called to act on your intuition, to trust your inner guidance, and to courageously pursue the vision your soul has been whispering about. This is the larger context surrounding January 1st, 2026. You are not just experiencing a New Year's Day. You are standing at the beginning of a cosmic cycle that will reshape your life and the world around you. The Capricorn stellium gives you the tools to build. The Aquarius stellium gives you the vision to innovate. And Neptune in Aries gives you the spiritual courage to pioneer a new path. All of this begins today. All of this activates with Mercury's entrance into Capricorn. All of this is available to you right now. So what do you do with this energy? First, get clear. Brutally clear. What do you actually want to build in 2026? Not what sounds good, not what other people expect. What does your soul genuinely desire to create? Write it down. Be specific. Capricorn responds to precision. Second, create a plan. Break your vision into phases, into steps, into actionable tasks. Mercury in Capricorn loves strategy. It rewards organization. It honors discipline. Third, take immediate action. Even if it is small, even if it is symbolic. Do something today that moves you toward your goal. The stellium responds to momentum. It amplifies effort. It rewards those who start. Fourth, commit, not conditionally, not with one foot out the door. Fully, completely, with everything you have. Capricorn does not support half-hearted attempts. It supports dedication. Over the next 2 weeks, as the stellium builds toward the new moon on January 18th, you will feel the energy intensifying. Ideas will come faster. Clarity will deepen. Opportunities will appear. Synchronicities will multiply. This is the universe confirming you are on the right path. Pay attention. Follow the signs. Trust the guidance. And when the new moon arrives, set your intentions with absolute conviction. Because that new moon, that six-planet stellium, that cosmic alignment, it is your invitation to step into a timeline where your dreams are not distant fantasies. They are tangible realities you are actively constructing. This is not ordinary astrology. This is a once-in-a-year, possibly once-in-a-lifetime alignment of manifestation power. And it begins today, January 1st, 2026, the day Mercury enters Capricorn and activates the stellium that will define your year. You are not reading this by accident. You are not hearing this message by chance. Your energy has been preparing for this moment. Your soul has been calling this alignment in, and now it is here. The portal is open, the frequency is activated, the universe is ready. The only question left is, are you? If this message resonated with your soul, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and comment "I am ready for my breakthrough," so you stay aligned with every transmission meant to guide you through the year ahead. You are not imagining the significance of this moment. You are not overthinking the timing. This is real. This is happening. This is your year. The Capricorn stellium has awakened. Mercury has entered Capricorn, and your 2026 destiny is now in motion.